20, Sydney Mitchell. And number 32, Delaney Evans. The Bruins are coached by head coach Mike Levere, assisted by Rachel Levere and Maggie Wilson. And now, for your very own Trinity Baptist College Lady Eagles, we have number 10, Ebony Smith. Number 11, Madison Oge. Number 21, Tamara Brown. Number 30, Destiny Green. And number 32, Melanie Newton. The Eagles are head coached by Coach Judy, Alicia Baker-Lewis, and Julianne Ellis.
Thank you, Marcus Van, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College. I'm Ray Bureau, and we are getting ready for the first of two between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Bruins from Bob Jones University. Dean Bureau, our cameraman, as always, here at Trinity Baptist College. This is NCCAA Division II South Region Women's Basketball that you are about to watch here on TBC Eagles on YouTube Live. Hello and shout out to my friend Johnny Gammett, Sports Information Director of Bob Jones University. We know you're watching, hoping for a Bob Jones win, but the Eagles on the court, they are looking to get their win in South Region play. And this ball game is underway with the opening tip-off going out of bounds, and Eagles will take possession. Trinity Baptist College 1-3 officially on the season. They've also played a pair of exhibition games against NCAA Division I, University of North Florida, and University of New Orleans. Meanwhile, the Bruins come into today's game with a record of 3-7. We'll tell you a little bit more as we get opportunities to do so. Ball game just underway. First quarter, only 22 seconds in. Nobody scored yet, in case you're just now joining us. There's a bounce pass to the outside with Ledford getting back up top. Eagles on to good defense, knocking the ball away. 5 seconds left to shoot. Sarah Thompson, the leading scorer, goes inside the paint, gets the layup, but it does not fall. And we'll have a jump ball underneath. And it is with Bob Jones on the alternating possession arrow. Sarah Thompson, 13.4 points per game, one of the two seniors on the roster. Madison Shoup, the other senior, she is second in scoring at 12.8 for the Lady Bruins. That three-point attempt did not fall. And again, just about 1 minute into this game. That pass intended for Ebony Smith was stolen away, and now the Bruins have a chance to get on the board first. 4 10-minute quarters in women's college basketball. Eagles and the Bruins in South Region competition. Destiny Green makes the steal in the corner, and now the Eagles have a chance to draw first blood. My voice sounds a little bit off. I'll tell you why in a moment. That shot from Smith does not go on the floor. Last night, an extremely exciting high school football game I did on the radio. As you see, that one spin out. The second chance does not go, and Kylie LeFew will go to the line for 2 free throws. Foul called on Madison O'Day. That is her first. Team foul number 1, Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors in the Class 5A state semifinal game in the state of Florida. Unfortunately, their season came to an end last night. A tough 29-25 loss to North Marion County High School. Conquerors finished the season at 13-1 and just missed a chance at going to the state championship for the 5th time in 6 years. Kylie LeFew gets the Bruins on the board, 1-0 pending free throw number 2, which is a little too strong, off the rim and rebounded by Ebony Smith. So congratulations to North Marion County, their first ever trip to the state championship game. And Coach Verlin Dormany of the Conquerors, 28 years, finishes this season 13-1. He is the winner of 7 state championships. Edwards brings it up court. Now the Bruins working around to the outside. Three-point shot does not fall. And a great rebound by Madison O'Day. Sydney Bedsall with that attempt. She averages 6.1 points per game. Madison O'Day finds Green inside the arc. This one a little bit too strong. And a nice rebound from Kyle LeFew. Bounce pass was tapped away. Ebony Smith got a hand on it. Bruins will keep possession. 7:26 left in the first quarter. Michelle Jones will now check in. And Melanie Newton will head out and make way for Jones. Here's a bounce pass right underneath and a great layup by Kylie LeFew. 3-0 Bruins, all 3 points scored by Kylie LeFew, who's averaging 9 points per game. Destiny Green in the corner, finds Smith inside, but the pass is knocked away and then stolen by the Bruins. LeFew doing it on offense and defense here in the early going, and it looks like we'll have a foul on Destiny Green. That will be her first and team foul number 2. 7 minutes, 3 seconds left in quarter number 1. Bruins lead it 3-0. And a substitution for Coach Judy Allen. Back onto the court is Melanie Newton, and Tamara Brown will head off. Coach Judy Allen in her 4th season as the Eagles head coach. Mr. Mike Levere in his 7th season for the Bruins. A lot of contact and no call. And a layup put in by Delaney Edwards. That is her first score, and the Bruins lead 5-0. Mike Levere is assisted by Rachel Levere, also in her 7th season. Bounce pass inside to Newton. Spin move and a foul. If I saw that correctly, that will be Sydney Bedsall. That is the foul on LeFew, number 10, not number 20. That's what I thought. So 2 free throws coming for Melanie Newton. She averages 9.75 points per game. First of 2 is good. Melanie Newton, 44% from the line coming into today's play. She hits her first to put the Eagles on the board. 5-1 pending the second free throw from Newton. This one is also good. That makes it 5-2, and the Gentlemen Bruins now making their way into Trinity Gymnasium as we have a timeout. Called by Coach Mike Levere, a 30-second timeout. 6:32 left in the first quarter with Bob Jones leading 5-2. Bob Jones coming off a very close loss at Brevard College, 64-57. That was back on Thursday night. Earlier this week on Tuesday, Bob Jones defeated Salem College 86-67. Eagles are coming off 5 consecutive games against NAIA and NCAA Division I opponents. 2 of those games against Edward Waters College at both the front and the back bookend of that span. Warner University, UNF, and the University of New Orleans. So very tough schedule for both of these teams to start the season. There's a few who gets it outside, a 3-point shot right down Broadway for Grayson Ledford. 3 points, she's averaging 4, so she just needs 1 more to tie her season average. 8-2 Bruins lead. Destiny Green, turnaround jumper, and Green has her first basket, 9.2 points per game, 8-4 in favor of the Bruins. Ebony Smith going for the ball, loses her footing, ball knocked out of bounds. Bruins keep possession, 22 seconds on the shot clock. Back behind the arc is Ledford. She just hit a 3 a moment ago. Bruins work the perimeter. 8 to shoot. This one knocked away by Destiny Green. And the Eagles have a chance to pull down to within 2, maybe 1 with a 3. That pass inside to Smith, and a traveling violation on Ebony Smith. Ebony is averaging 7.7 points per game. Bruins will take over. 4-point lead, 5.5 left to go in quarter number 1. Kylie LeFew scored the game's first 3 points. Ledford has a 3. Edwards a deuce for the Bruins. For the Eagles, Destiny Green a field goal and Melanie Newton 2 free throws. There's contact on that 3-point shot, but nothing called. Sydney Bedsall with the attempt. Newton brings it up court very quickly. Long 3-pointer, and it is good. Melanie Newton buries the 3. She is 40% from beyond the arc coming into today's game. Under 5 minutes to go in the first. 8-7. Eagles trail by 1. Tight defense by Smith in the corner on Thompson. Shot clock at 7, but stolen away. O'Day to the hole, and probably an ill-advised foul on Kylie LeFew. And that will send O'Day to the line for 2 free throws. That's foul number 2 on Kylie LeFew. And she might have been better off letting O'Day take what she earned, not picking up the unnecessary foul early on. Here's the first free throw. It is good for Madison O'Day. Madison averages 5.8 points per game. From the free throw line, she's a 61% success free throw shooter. Here comes number 2. This one off the back of the rim, and LeFew right there on the rebound. We are tied at 8, 4:35 left in the first. Eagles played that brutal stretch. Fell to Ed Waters earlier this week, Monday night. Played that game very well, but the NAIA Tigers pulled away in the fourth quarter and topped the 100-point mark. But Coach Judy Allen was very impressed with the way her team handled that very tough game against the NAIA Edward Waters College Tigers. Madison O'Day brings it up court, finds Michelle Jones, and the 3 is good, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Check that. Melanie Newton with that 3-pointer, her second, and a long 3 in response from Madison Shoup. It did not go, and the Eagles playing very impressive basketball here in the first quarter, getting all over the rebounds, and has also stolen away a few possessions as well. Right now, Trinity leads it 11-8. Shot clock at 14. That's Jones in the corner. She steps to the side. That shot misses everything and picked up off the floor by Lauren Smith. Bruins bring it up court. Looking for a good opportunity to pull to within 1 or possibly tie it up. 3-point shot could tie it. It is off the rim. And out of bounds. It'll stay with Bob Jones. Sarah Thompson trying to tie it up from the corner a moment ago, and now a substitution for each team. For Bob Jones, number 33, Charcy Johnson. And for Coach Allen, tell you in a moment, this shot buried by Madison Shoup, her first score of the game, and it is 11-10 in favor of the Eagles. Moesha Jones on the court for the Eagles. She came in during that last timeout. This is Michelle Jones to the hole. The layup no good. And now Bob Jones has a chance to reclaim the lead. Shoup on the move, and another steal by the Eagles. Unfortunately, though, Ebony Smith could not keep her footing, and she's called for traveling as she rolls around. Check that, Moesha Jones on that steal. Bruins get the ball right back, however. A lot of fast-paced action, sometimes a little difficult to see exactly which player. 2:44 left to go in the first quarter. Bob Jones will inbound with a fresh 30-second clock. That's Shoup with the jump shot right as she takes the inbound pass. That's her second score, and Bob Jones is back out in front. 12-11, 2.5 left to go in the first quarter. O'Day thought about the 3, backed it up inside the arc. That's a 2-point shot for Madison O'Day. Her first field goal. Eagles now take the lead 13-12. A seesaw affair in the last few minutes. Bob Jones had an 8-2 lead. Trinity now leads 13-12. That three-point attempt off the glass and rebounded by Newton. Michelle Jones over on the left side, and the jump shot is short from Moesha Jones. Moesha missed games earlier this week. Back onto the court. Here's a three-point attempt off the back of the rim. Moesha Jones chases it down, and the Eagles could extend a current 1-point lead. Green for three. It is good. Destiny Green now with 5, and the Eagles have a 4-point lead. Buck and a half left on the clock. Shoop over near the Eagles bench. Ball nearly stolen away, but it was tapped out of bounds. Newton got her hand on it, could not control it. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Tamara Brown, Gina Ingram checking in for the Eagles. Grayson Ledford back on the court for Bob Jones. Inbound pass to Ledford. Guarded by Jones, and Moesha steals it away. One-on-one to the hole. Contact, no call. Grabbed by Rachel Clark, who's averaging 5.5 points per game. Clark heading up court very quickly. Pull-up jumper, and she'll be called for the travel. Clark tried to position herself for the jump shot. Both feet moved. She knew it, no argument. And the Eagles will take over, leading by 4 with 1:06 left in the first. Eagles will slow it down. Michelle Jones across midcourt. Jayla Green out with a torn ACL, hoping she gets a chance to play again before this season ends. That happened last week. Long pass up court. Shoop for three, off the rim, did not get the bounce. And this one's out of bounds. It is Bruins basketball. The ball hit the rim, so a fresh 30 and 1 second ticked off the shot clock. Shoop will inbound. Good defense by the Eagles. Now a long pass to the corner. Inside goes Johnson, and her pass towards Shoop a little too high. That is a turnover. Unforced error by the Bruins. Eagles trying to take advantage, leading by 4. Gymnasium is still filling up. We also have the men's game to follow, scheduled at 4 o'clock. Here's a three-point attempt. That one no good from Brown. And 2 players tie up, but Ledford comes away with the ball. She finds Clark in the corner. And the Bruins work it up top. Shoop nearly lost the ball, and this one kept in bounds by Rachel Clark. 8 seconds left. Down to 6. The shot is off the rim and into the corner, last touched by the Bruins. Eagles will have 2.7 seconds to get down the court and get off the shot. O'Day is just going to be content to let the first quarter run out, and an excellent first quarter for Coach Allen and the Eagles as they lead it 16-12 at the end of 1. While we have a moment, we'll look at the upcoming games for both our teams, beginning with our visitors. After today, this Monday night, Bob Jones is at South Carolina State University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Then at NCCAA Division II Toccoa Falls College. That's a South Region game at Toccoa Falls. December 8th at the University of South Carolina Upstate in Spartanburg. And the Bruins will finish out the semester with a home game against Columbia International University. That is a home game in Greenville, South Carolina. For the Eagles, they're back on the court this Monday at 5 p.m. right here at Trinity Gymnasium against Wesleyan College. Next weekend, the Blue Light College will be played at the Georgia Northwestern Technical College up in Northwest Georgia at the GNTC Classic. Eagles play Blue Light College at 5:30 on Friday, December 7th, and Georgia Northwestern Tech at 5:30 on Saturday, December 8th. The Eagles will finish off the semester with a home game against Milligan College on December 15th at 10 a.m. Second quarter underway. Eagles lead 16-12. O'Day, two-point shot, rolls around, does not fall. Lauren Smith with the rebound. O'Day was inside, in between the two three-point lines, the college and the high school line. There's a nice move after Lauren Smith grabs the ball, and she gets the basket to cut the deficit in half. Trinity Christian Academy, who shares the facilities and the campus with the Eagles, they play on this very court as well. That inside white line is the high school three-point line. That ball got tipped. Ebony Smith off the glass, could not get the bounce, and now Bob Jones could tie it up. Pass inside, and a bounce pass stolen away by Newton. That pass intended for Clark with the intent of tying the score. Eagles get the ball, hold on to the lead. Long three for Green, off the rim. Chased down by Brown. That one looked good coming out of Green's hands. That three-point attempt by Brown also does not fall. It hits the rim. And again, the Bruins have a chance to take the lead or tie the game with this layup. And Charcy Johnson's second chance does go in. So we are tied at 16. That one hit off the foot of Tamara Brown, and it goes over to the Bruins. Kylie LeFew back onto the court for the Bruins. We are tied at 16, 8:15 left in quarter number 2. And a slight delay as the scoreboard is getting reset to show 0 team fouls. We go by the quarter in women's college basketball. That one off the foot of the Eagles, and it will stay with the Bruins. 4 fouls to give. Foul number 5 results in 2 free throws. There's no 1-and-1 in women's college basketball. And that pass up top to Shoop. She finds LeShoe, who takes it inside, and an excellent move. Kylie LeFew with her 5th point, and the Bruins now lead by 2. It's 18-16. Long three for Michelle Jones, in and out. And the rebound by Jissian Weedman. Bruins bring it up court. Shoop thought about the three, tried to get it inside, and Michelle Jones had the steal. Eagles could tie it right back up. Jones blocked by 2. Eagles work the ball around. Ebony Smith with the layup. She's on the board, and we're tied at 18. Still learning a lot of these brand new Eagles on the roster. They haven't had many home games, haven't had a chance to really say hello to many of them in person. So as I get more familiar with the Eagles, I'll be able to straighten out those names much better. Couple of attempts by the Bruins to reclaim the lead, fall short. This one's out of bounds, and it's Eagles basketball. Madison O'Day back onto the court. Tamara Brown will check out. Madison O'Day averaging 5.8 points per game. Now back onto the court for Coach Judy Allen. Michelle Clark directing traffic, gives it up to O'Day. There's Smith to Green, 12 seconds to shoot. Jones from the corner for 3, no good. O'Day tracks it down in the corner, and her pass attempt to Newton gets away. Newton's able to keep it in bounds. Jones backs it up over near the logo. Newton's spin move inside comes up short, and the ball is grabbed by Shoop. Long pass to LeFew, wide open underneath, and the Bruins back out in front by 2. That is already 7 points for Kylie LeFew. She's averaging 9, so one more score will tie her for her season average. 20-18, under 6 minutes to go in the half. Touch pass outside to O'Day. Newton for three, no good, too short, off the rim. That's Shoup with the rebound. And the bounce pass and a foul on Destiny Green. That is her second. That is team foul number 1 of the second quarter, and 2 free throws for Lauren Smith. Smith is a 67% free throw shooter on the season. She just added 1 more, making that 9 out of 13. 3-point lead pending free throw number 2 from number 14, Lauren Smith. Number 2 is off the rim. Excellent rebound by Ebony Smith, and the Eagles could pull to within 1 or maybe even tie it up. Jones backs up outside the 3-point line. Now back near midcourt, looking for a chance to get the ball in the cylinder. Now Green directing traffic, ball stolen away. LeFew all alone, and the layup is good. Kylie LeFew, like we said earlier, getting it done on both sides of the court, and a timeout for Coach Allen with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the half. 30-second timeout. Bob Jones 23, Trinity 18. We'll pause here and come back when the ladies take the court on TBC Eagles. Five-point lead for Bob Jones, thanks in large part to Kylie LeFew. She has scored 6 points in just this second quarter. She has 9 overall. LeFew got the steal and the very easy wide-open layup to make the score 23-18. Under 5 minutes left before halftime. That's O'Day inside the arc. Second chance for the Eagles does not go. Moesha Jones stepped out of bounds as she tried to get the rebound, and Bob Jones with a 5-point lead has a chance to extend. Bounce pass toward the corner. This is Ledford. Bruins work it back outside. Ebony Smith very nearly came up with the steal. Ball rolled under the bleachers. And Ebony Smith going to have to go underneath the bleachers to track that one down. Sydney Bedsall will inbound, and we're back underway. 4.5 left until halftime. That's LeFew keeping control of the ball, going to the hole and drawing the foul. That is Michelle Jones with her first. That is team foul number 2. 2 free throws for Kylie LeFew. 9 points already, 6 of those in this second quarter. LeFew, 18 out of 27 coming into today's play. First one does not go. She's now 2 for 3, pending this second free throw of the sequence. Free throw number 2 is no good. Moesha Jones with the rebound. Eagles work the ball toward the corner, now back up top. Shot clock down to 13. Jones for 3, misses everything. Moesha's second chance does not go. Missed opportunity for the Eagles on that possession, and a blocking foul on Ebony Smith. That is her first. That is team foul number 3. On the floor, so the Bruins will inbound. 3:53 left to go in the quarter. At halftime, we'll check with our official scorekeeper, Nathan Williams. Make sure we have all the numbers regarding fouls and points and rebounds correct. Bruins lead 23-18. Trinity led 16-12 at the end of the first quarter. Bob Jones has won this second period. That shot did not go, however. Eagles trying to pull a little bit closer. Jones pull-up jumper, a little bit too strong. Eagles have had their chances on their last few possessions, but could not get the ball to fall through. Now a bounce pass underneath and another steal for Newton. Newton brings it up court very quickly. Destiny Green will draw the foul. Foul on Delaney Edwards. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1. Destiny Green will shoot 2. She is 67% from the line this season. First of 2 for Green is good. It's only the second quarter, but the free throws can be big. Close game. It's very likely the free throws that will determine the winner. Green hits them both. She now has 7, and it's a 3-point Bruins lead. Bounce pass to the corner. Ledford tries to go inside, and a whistle. Ball tapped out of bounds. Michelle Jones on the defense, and a substitution. Moesha Jones out. Tamara Brown back in for the Eagles. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the second. LeFew gets around 2 defenders, but is called for traveling. Now the Eagles have a chance to possibly tie it up. They trail by 3. Green has hit a 3. Melanie Newton has hit a pair of 3-point shots. We just passed the 3-minute mark. Jones guarded heavily, finds Brown, loose ball. Brown is able to pick it up, go up, and a foul. That will be Kylie LeFew. If I have it correct, that is number 3 on LeFew. 2 free throws for Tamara Brown. And from the line, Brown 10 out of 16 on the season, 63%. First of 2 is good. Eagles now to within 2. Waiting to check in will be Leanna Julian. She is slated to take over for Brown if Brown makes this free throw. Number 2 is no good, in and out, and grabbed by Edwards. Bruins lead 23-21, 2:40 left until halftime. Leanna Julian still at the scorer's table, likely to come in at the next whistle. Bruins work the ball back outside, had trouble getting through the zone defense. Shot clock at 6. Down to 3. Will they get it off in time? 1 second to shoot. And that is a shot clock violation. The ball did not hit the rim. Thompson got it off in time, but it did not hit the rim, so that is a 30-second violation. Eagles now could tie it up with a deuce, take the lead with a 3, 2:10 left in the second quarter. 23-21, Bob Jones leads. O'Day to Michelle Jones, back to the corner for O'Day. Green's had a hot hand the last couple of minutes. Worked around to Julian, could not get inside. Shot clock at 6. Jones will get the shot off, but be called for the travel. Would not have counted had it gone, and a break for the Bruins. 1:48 left on the clock. Bruins lead 23-21. Bounce pass to Shoup. Short jump shot is good. 6 points for Shoup, her first score of the second quarter. It's a 4-point lead for the Bruins. If it stays like this, it's going to be exciting here this Saturday afternoon. The first day of December already. Can you believe that? already in December of 2018. O'Day for three off the front of the rim. Eagles started off hitting three-pointers very well. They've gone cold from beyond the arc of late, and that is going to be foul number 3 on Green. Team foul number 4. One more foul will put the Bruins at the line. Green will check out. Ebony Smith back on. Bruins lead by 4, have a chance to extend. Bedsall gets it back outside to Ledford. Shot clock at 15. Bedsall now back near midcourt. 10 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass inside, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession is with the Bruins, but they have 6 seconds on the shot clock. Eagles playing pretty tight defense in these last few minutes. They forced a turnover. Now an alternating possession with only 6 seconds. Gotten some stops of late. Giving the offense a chance to catch on up, but ball not falling through for the Eagles. This one's tapped up in the air. No time ticks off the clock. Over near the sidelines, still 6 seconds to shoot. Sydney Bedsall will inbound right from the corner. Bedsall finds Thompson, worked around the shoot, 4-3, and a great three-point shot from Madison Shoup. That was very good ball movement by the Bruins with limited time on the shot clock. Shoup got wide open and drained it. 28-21, we have 27 seconds left. Shot clock at 12. Bounced inside to Newton. Outside to Jones. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound by the Bruins. That's LeFew on the move on the right side. This one inside, and the layup does not go. Second chance, however, put right back in by Delaney Edwards. Got her own rebound, put it back in, and the Bruins had a flurry as we came to the end of the second quarter. Opened up a 9-point lead. The score, Bob Jones University 30, Trinity Baptist College 21. 15-minute timeout. We'll come back in 12 minutes, recap the first half, get ready for number 2 on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. There you see on the scoreboard, Bob Jones leads it 30-21. The Bruins got 7 unanswered points in the last minute of the second quarter to open up that 9-point lead. And here's how we got here. That 9-point margin at the moment is all of Kylie LeFew's scoring. She got 6 points in the second quarter for a total of 9. She and Madison Shoup both have 9, tied for the game high at this point. Grayson Ledford has 5. Delaney Edwards has 4, and Lauren Smith has 3. Kylie LeFew, though, 3 personal fouls, and Delaney Edwards has 1. Just going to double check and make sure that I have that correct as far as the personal fouls go. No, LeFew has 2. I thought I had that kind of a mistake. And Gracie Ledford has 1. I wrote down 1 foul in the wrong place. And Delaney Edwards does have 1. Destiny Green has 3 fouls for the Eagles. Ebony Smith 2 and Madison O'Day 1. And on the scoreboard, it is Melanie Newton leading Trinity Baptist with 8 points. Green has 7. Madison O'Day with 3. Ebony Smith 2. And Tamara Brown has hit a free throw. So you're up to date in the first half between the Bruins and the Eagles in this South Region women's basketball matchup between these two rivaled but in a friendly way colleges and university. Under a minute left in the halftime intermission. Eagles are back on their bench with Coach Judy Allen. The Bruins have finished up their warm-ups. They're heading back over to speak with Coach Mike Levere in his 7th season at the helm of Bob Jones University. The men's game is scheduled to begin at 4 o'clock. And if the pace of this one keeps the way it is, we should be able to start that game on time. We will end this feed at the conclusion of the women's game and start up a new one just before the gentlemen tip off at 4 p.m. Glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm Ray Bureau. My son Dean, he's our cameraman. He is a freshman at St. John's River State College in Orange Park, Florida, and a graduate of Trinity Christian Academy. And you see the young ladies on the court ready to begin the second half. Quarter number 3 about to resume with the Eagles having the possession arrow. They will inbound as we get back underway. Thank you to Nathan Williams, our official scorekeeper, for helping us update the totals. Third quarter now underway. Eagles trail 30-21. Turnaround jump shot by Smith off the rim and rebounded by the Bruins. That is Delaney Edwards. And brought up court by Ledford. Eagles had some chances to score in the latter portions of that second quarter. Came away empty. That one off the rim into the hands of Newton. Bob Jones won the second quarter 16-5. Madison O'Day inside the arc does not go. Brown's second chance does not go. Bruins shot 45% in the first half. The Eagles had a good first quarter, led 16-12 after the first 10 minutes. Just could not convert the shots in the second quarter. From the outside, and the basket is good for Delaney Edwards. She now has 6 points. And it's a 32-21 lead for Bob Jones. $11-point lead for the Bruins. Michelle Jones in the corner. O'Day had to dish it off to Brown. O'Day on the court. She's back up. Ebony Smith takes it upstairs, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Ebony Smith. And a foul called on LeFew, and that will be number 3. First free throw attempts of the afternoon for Ebony Smith. She is 44% on the season, 16 out of 36. Ebony averages 7.7 points per game, has 2 so far. First free throw is good. Destiny Green back onto the court. She has 3 fouls. Madison O'Day will give way. Smith back at the line, her second free throw off the rim. Bob Jones is winning the rebound battle as well, 25-16 in the first half. Three-pointer for Shoup. The basket is good and a foul. Foul called on Ebony Smith. That is her third. Shoup with a chance at a 4-point play. Credit Madison Shoup with the pressure. She not only hit the three-pointer, but has a free throw as well. It is up and it is good. Madison Shoup, a 75% free throw shooter coming into today's play. That will go up a little bit. That was her first attempt, and she hit it. 36-22. Turnaround jumper by Green. She gets the bounce off the rim and the glass. Destiny Green now with 9. And we're going to have a traveling violation called against Bob Jones, Sydney Bedsaw. A break for the Eagles, trailing by 12. Well, the Bruins are taking advantage of opportunities. Now the Eagles looking to cut down the deficit. Trailing by 12 at the moment. Good ball movement to the top of the arc. Three-point shot, though, to the right, and off the rim and out of bounds. Newton has hit a pair of three-pointers, both of those in the first quarter. Eagles have gone cold from beyond the arc since about midway through the second. (24) for the Eagles, 36 for the Bruins. And we have some contact away from the ball. That'll be a foul called against Michelle Jones. That'll be her second. On the floor, Bruins will inbound. 7:24 left to go in the third. Slight delay as the shot clock is now reset to a fresh 30 seconds. Green with the steal. Melanie Newton on the move, using her speed, and offensive foul called on Newton. Good job by Delaney Edwards getting position and drawing the charge. For Newton, that is her first foul and already team foul number 3 on the Eagles. Newton has very good speed. She got up the court in a hurry, but Delaney Edwards got her feet still, drew the offensive foul. Bruins took over possession. Shot clock down to 13. Edwards dishes it off to Shoup. She goes up, and a blocked shot by Destiny Green. Michelle Jones now on the move, has a player to each side. Kept that back foot still. Brown lost the ball, got it right back off the floor. Jones open, thought about the three, instead pulled it back down. Nice defense by Bedsaw, keeping Jones away from the paint. Now Jones gets inside but misses the short jumper. And a foul is going to be called on Michelle Jones. That is her third. Now the Eagles have 3 players, each with 3 fouls. Michelle Jones, Ebony Smith, and Destiny Green. Substitution for Bob Jones. Rachel Clark is coming in for Sydney Bedsaw. Senior Sydney Bedsaw from Mount Airy, North Carolina, majoring in sports management. Bob Jones' other senior, Sarah Thompson, also majoring in sports management. She's from Matthews, North Carolina. Final time we'll see them on our court. And we wish them all the best as they finish up their college career on the court and in the classroom. That is an alternating possession arrow. It is with Bob Jones. 36-24, Bruins lead, 6 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Weedman. Eagles on the defense, force Smith to miss. Moesha Jones pulls it down. Jones to the basket. Eagles are missing opportunities. They're getting chances to score, but they're unable to get the ball through the cylinder. 12-point lead still for the Bruins. 5:43 and counting in the third. Weedman averaging 1.5 points per game, gives it off to Clark, and a carrying violation. And again, Rachel Clark, no arguments. Good sportsmanship by Rachel Clark, wearing number 15, a junior from Galax, Virginia, majoring in biblical counseling. 5.5 left in the third. Eagles trail them by 12. Bounce pass inside off Newton's foot, and we will have a jump ball, and Trinity Baptist has the arrow. Gina Ingram at the table. She's joined by Ebony Smith. Both of those young ladies come onto the court. Tamara Brown and Moesha Jones will make way. 14 seconds on the shot clock. O'Day gets the whistle. Pass to Smith. Inside the paint, 1-on-2. Dishes it off to O'Day, and the jump shot is good. Madison O'Day now with 5. Newton on the defense. Weedman is able to get it inside. Gina Ingram with the block. Eagles have cut the deficit down to 10. Could make it single digits. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. That one looked very good coming out of the hands of Newton, but it's just not strong enough. Shoup has had a hot 3-point shot, and she adds to it with another 3, her second of the third quarter. Madison Shoup now with 16 points. 13-point lead for the Bruins and a timeout for Coach Allen. 4:28 left in the third. Bruins lead it 39-26. This will be a full 60-second timeout. We'll pause here and come back in just a minute on TBC Eagles. Thirteen-point lead for Bob Jones University. Madison Shoup has completely taken over. She hit a 4-point play earlier in the period and just buried a 3, giving her a total of 16 points. She has 3 3-pointers on the afternoon. 4:28 left in the third. 13-point Bruins lead. Everybody's all set. We are back underway. Jones finds Ingram inside. Turn around. Does not go. Ingram wanted a foul called. She did not get it. In the corner is Weedman. Now back up top. 3-point shot from Ledford. It is good. That's her second of the game, and 8 points now for Grayson Ledford, a sophomore from Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Green for 3. It is off the rim. Ingram rebound. Could not get the second chance. Third chance now for Ingram. No good. And this one is out of bounds. It is, looks like it's going to be Bruins basketball. Last touch by Ingram. Nope. The official's going to give it to the Eagles. Ball hit the rim, so 29 seconds on the shot clock. 1 second ticked off. Ball nearly stolen away. Ebony Smith will go to the line. Fouls called on Jessie and Weedman. That is her first. It is team foul number 2. Ebony Smith, 1 out of 2 earlier in this third quarter. 3 total points. First of 2 is good. Smith came in at only 44% from the line. So far, 2 out of 3. Gina Ingram out in favor of Madison O'Day. Free throw number 2 is good. Excellent job by Ebony Smith. She's hit 3 out of 4 in the third quarter. She has 5 total points. 42-28. Bob Jones leads by 14. Bruins work the perimeter. Three-pointer for Clark. It is good. And the Bruins have hit 4 3-point shots and a free throw, and that's been all the scoring for them in this third quarter, but it has opened up a 17-point lead. Traveling violation on Jones. Bob Jones will take over. 3:13 left in the quarter. Coming up on the 3-minute mark in just a few more seconds. Clark takes the pass. Could not get by Michelle Jones. This one knocked away. Destiny Green got a hand on it. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Tamara Brown heading over to the table. She will be allowed to come in. And Moesha Jones will check out. Again, the Bruins have 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ebony Smith got her hand on it, but could not keep it in bounds. 2 seconds ticked off. 17 left to shoot. Weedman up top, tries to get around O'Day, stops inside the paint. Clark just hit a 3 a moment ago. This one is also good. 6 points overall for Rachel Clark, 2 consecutive 3-pointers, and it's now a 20-point Bruins lead. Pass inside to Green, off the glass, it did not go. Brown with the rebound, contact, no call. Bruins on the move, already leading 48-28. This is Shoop for 3. It is off the rim again. It did not fall. Last touch by the Eagles. Bruins keep possession. Charcy Johnson checks in for Shoop. Long pass to Weedman. Works it around to the right side. Behind the back, here is Johnson from outside the line. She gets around her defender. Ball gets away from Smith. Loose ball on the floor. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like Lauren Smith will be called for her first. That is team foul number 3. Eagles will inbound and go the length of the court. Officials are going to talk things over, make sure the foul count is correct. That is the reason for the delay. Bob Jones has hit 5 3-pointers, a deuce, and a free throw in this half. 18 points overall. They're leading by 20 at the moment. Inside to Green, off the glass, and the basket. Destiny Green has 11 points. Again, the Eagles have had their chances, have been unable to get the ball through the cylinder. Green, though, successful on that layup. And now the Eagles come up with the steal. 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Jones thought about that three, instead found Brown in the corner. Back to Jones up top, inside to Green. Newton for three. It is no good, off the rim and right into the hands of Lauren Smith. Johnson up the court very quickly. Keeps that back foot still. And a great touch pass and a layup for Lauren Smith. 5 points now for Smith, and the lead is back up to 20. A lot of Bruins fans in attendance with both the women and the men coming down to Jacksonville. They brought a pretty good crowd with them as well. Gymnasium nearly full, and we'll have a foul. 2 Bruins in the vicinity, and it will be Weedman who gets the call. That is her second. Under 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. 50-30 in favor of the Bruins. That is team foul number 4. 3-pointer from Green, no good. This one is out of bounds. And a foul will also be called on Johnson. That is her first. That is team foul number 5. So double bonus, 2 free throws for Tamara Brown. She's 1 for 2. First of 2 is good. Brown came into today's game at 63%. She has now hit 2 out of 3. Number 2 is up, and it is good. Eagles have hit their free throws. They've missed only 2. Make that 3. They have made 11 out of 14. 22 seconds left, and traveling violation called on Rachel Clark. (50-32). Eagles have 21 seconds. Shot clock is off. O'Day brings it past midcourt. O'Day in the corner, finds Brown, turn around, and a foul. Brown just hit 2, and she'll be back at the line. Bethany Dalton called for her first. Brown just a moment ago hit 2 free throws, has a chance at a couple more. 7.3 seconds left. First of 2 is good. Eagles are 12 for 15 from the line. Three in a row for Brown. Here comes number 4, and she is 4 for 5, and the Eagles are 13 out of 16. 4 seconds left. Weedman able to get it across midcourt. This shot is up, but does not go, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the score: Bob Jones University 50, Trinity Baptist College 34. We'll pause here and get ready for quarter number 4 in just a minute on TBC Eagles. Eagles led 16-12 after the first quarter, but then Bob Jones won the second quarter 18-5 and the third period 20-13. That's where we stand. 16-point lead as we begin quarter number 4. It's 50-34. Madison Shoup has 16 points to lead everybody on the court. Bob Jones hit 5 3-pointers in that third quarter. Late rally by the Eagles, though, late in the third. And fourth quarter is now underway. That's Ebony Smith over at the scorer's table, ready to check in for Coach Allen at the next opportunity. And a traveling violation called on Ledford. That'll turn it over to the Eagles. Smith now in for Tamara Brown. Excellent job at the line by Brown. She hit 4 free throws at the end of the third quarter. 5 out of 6 overall. Eagles are 13 for 16 from the line. Bruins have had only a few opportunities. 2 out of 6 overall on the afternoon from the line. Jones finds Green just outside the paint. Turnaround jumper is good. Destiny Green now with 13. Trailing only Shoup for the game high. Ledford with the jump shot. She gets the bounce in her favor, and that gives her double digits in scoring. 10 points now for Ledford. She came in averaging 4 points per game. She's more than doubled that here today. O'Day, 2-point shot. It's good. Madison O'Day now with 7. Teams trade baskets, 52-38 in favor of Bob Jones. And a blocking foul on Ebony Smith. That is number 4 on Smith. Freshman guard from Haines City, Florida. Smith will check out. Tamara Brown back onto the court. Brown, another freshman guard, but she's from right here in Jacksonville. This is Konizeka. And a traveling violation. Tamara Kanishka. And Eagles have a chance to pull a little bit closer. It's 14 points at the moment. It was 16 when the quarter began. That shot does not get the bounce. O'Day, though, comes up with the rebound. Jones looking from three-point range. Instead, the Eagles work it to the left side. Newton inside the paint. It is no good. Two ladies battling for the ball. A jump ball before they both hit the floor. It is Eagles possession. Tamara Brown and Kylie LeFew were the two young ladies tangled up. Both hit the floor. Everybody's all right. That's good to see. Brown for 3, no good. That ball went right into the hands of Delaney Edwards. Now 4-3 from the corner. And the second chance does not go. Ledford tracks it down at midcourt. Thompson outside, and a three-point shot from Konishka, no good. LeFew rebounds and out of bounds. It's Eagles basketball. Moesha Jones in for Madison O'Day. Eagles still trailing 52-38, 7:37 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Jones brings it up court slowly. Gentlemen Eagles off in the corner outside the locker room, trying to cheer on their friends on the court for a comeback. That layup does not fall. Long pass up court to Thompson. Three-point shot. It is off the glass and in. If I'm counting correctly, that is the 8th three-pointer for the Bruins. 5 of those came in the third quarter. That's Jones for 3. Off the rim, into the hands of Newton. She gets inside, get the layup to fall. Brown's second chance, no. This one's out of bounds. Last touch by the Bruins, and Eagles keep possession. .6:49 left on the clock. Jones will inbound, a bounce pass to Green. Inside to Newton, she is rejected, gets it right back. That shot does not go. Sarah Thompson had the block on the first attempt. LeFew sets up for three. It is in and out. Green with the rebound. Green finds Clark. Check that, Jones inside the arc. That's a two-point shot. She was just inside. Michelle Jones on the board. That's her first score. 55-40 in favor of the Bruins. LeFew thought about the three instead. Goes inside, stripped by Green, but Green will be called for foul number 4. Team foul number 2. 2 players on each team are at the table ready to check in. Madison O'Day and Ebony Smith for Trinity Baptist. Sydney Bedsall and Rachel Clark for the Bruins. Nope, not Clark. Instead of Clark, it's Madison Shoup. First one did not go. Bedsall is slated to take over for LeFew if free throw number 2 goes through. Second of 2 is good. And here comes Bedsall, substitution. LeFew will take 10 points to the bench with 6 minutes and 4 seconds left. I'm guessing we're not through seeing LeFew on the court. O'Day finds Smith. Eagles working around. Moesha Jones buries a 3 from the corner. Her first basket. She averages 1 point per game. Her specialty is defense, but she came up with a huge three-pointer just a moment ago. 56-33. Excellent move for the layup for Sarah Thompson. 5 points for Thompson, who averages 13.4. Michelle Jones, three-pointer off the rim. That one almost got away from Ledford. Kept her cool, kept the ball in bounds. Collides with Smith, and a jump ball. It is Bruins with the possession. Bruins will inbound after this timeout from Coach Allen. With the score, Bob Jones 58, Trinity Baptist 43. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. It is a full 60-second timeout. Five minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Bob Jones leads 58-43. The biggest difference in this game was the second quarter, which the Bruins outscored the Eagles 18-5. Bedsall finds Ledford in the corner. Bounce pass. 1-on-2. Eagles trying to come away with the steal, and they do. Ebony Smith on the move, has one to beat. And a foul will put Smith at the line, and she hit the floor hard. Let's hope she's all right. Gets right back up. She's in some pain, but that's a tough young lady. Foul is on Kylie LeFew. That is number 4. Ebony Smith will go to the line. She has hit 3 out of 4 free throws. Eagles are 13 for 16 overall. Smith with a total of 5. Ready for her first of 2. Free throws a little bit short. Smith is in a little bit of pain. Doesn't look like it's anything too serious, but might have hindered her on that free throw attempt. Number 2 from Smith is a little bit too short. Bruins with the rebound, get it past the timeline very quickly. Smith on the defense. Work to the left side of the court. Ledford guarded by O'Day, gives it up to Shoup. 3-point attempt did not go. Michelle Jones put the rebound off the floor. Jones trying to go all the way. The layup does not go. In the corner, Shoup thought about the 3. Instead, this 3-point effort from Bedsaw off the rim. O'Day 1-on-2, tries to find Ingram, but her pass is intercepted. This is Edwards, and an offensive foul. Michelle Jones positioned herself just in time. Delaney Edwards picks up foul number 2. 3:53 left to go, 58-43 Bruins lead. Coach Mike Levere talking about that last offensive foul call with the official. Eagles will inbound and go the distance of the court. Smith looks like she's all right. Moves her team up court. Green, short jumper, a little too short. And an alternating possession arrow is with the Bruins. .339 and counting. 15-point Bruins lead and a blocking foul. That is Melanie Newton with her second. That is team foul number 3. Ledford out. Jesse and Weedman back onto the court. This ball goes out of bounds, off the hands of Ebony Smith. Bruins keep possession. The shot clock at 17. Long pass inbounds to Weedman. Worked around to the left side. Bedso for 3, no good. Smith rebounds off the floor, and Weedman comes up from behind and very nearly gets the steal. And we have a blocking foul called against the Bruins. Bedsaw arguing that she had position. She does not get the call. And that'll be a couple of free throws for Ebony Smith. Smith is 3 for 6 from the line today. Nothing out of 2 in the fourth quarter. First of 2 from Smith, off the front of the rim. Smith back at the line. Here's free throw number 2. This one is good. So Smith goes 1 for 2 in the sequence. Eagles 14 out of 20 on the afternoon. 58-44 with 3:10 left. Eagles put on the press in the backcourt. And a 10-second violation. An excellent job by Michelle Jones and Tamara Brown and Melanie Newton in the backcourt. Coach Levere has a technical foul called against him. He was arguing about a foul in the backcourt. He did not get the call, and he has just drawn a technical foul. So we'll see which Eagle will take the free throws. 2:58 left on the clock. It'll be Tamara Brown, who's had a great day at the line, 5 out of 6. First of 2 coming from Brown is good. Brown hit her first. Here comes number 2. It is good. And Tamara Brown has hit 6 out of 7. 16 for 22 overall for the Eagles. They get the 2 free throws and the ball. Under 3 minutes to go, 58-46. It is a 12-point Bruins lead. Smith inside, the layup off the glass does not go. Bruins come up with the rebound. Now a loose ball. Oh, and that did not look good as Delaney Edwards fell over Ebony Smith. Let's hope everyone's all right. Edwards gets up gingerly. She's limping, but she's walking under her own power. Looks like she's going to shake this off. Not even looking over at the bench. She does not want to come out. Ebony Smith is up. She's all right as well. Bruins will inbound a fresh 30 seconds. Madison O'Day in for Ebony Smith. Loud crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. 12-point Bruins lead, 2:39 left. LeFew over at the scorer's table. She'll check in at the next opportunity. Shoop for 3 off the rim. That one looked pretty good out of her hands. She's hit 3 already today. She has 16. O'Day finds Jones on the right side. Jones backs it up. That is a 2-point shot, 1 foot in front of the line. But a good job by Michelle Jones to come away with the basket. Shoop finds Edwards, and a block by Green right into the hands, however, of Thompson. Shot clock at 13. Bedsall for 3. It is no good. Green with the rebound. Michelle Jones brings it up the right side. Under 2 minutes left. 10-point lead for the Bruins. 3-point effort, a little too short, and it bounces into Weidman's hands. Weidmans finds Bedsall at the baseline. They work it back outside. And a foul looks like will be called on Brown. That is her first. So Tamara Brown, her first foul. And a timeout for Coach Allen. That leaves her with 1 30-second timeout. Coach Levere of the Bruins has a 30 and all 3 fulls remaining. 1:32 left on the clock. 58-48 in favor of Bob Jones. It's been a very exciting, fast-paced game. We'll be back with the conclusion in just a moment. .92 ticks on the clock remaining. At the line is Sarah Thompson. She has not tried a free throw yet today. She has 5 points. Bruins in the double bonus the rest of the way. First free throw from Thompson is in and out. Bedsall and Melanie Newton are back on the other side of the court. Free throw number 2 is good for Thompson. She has 6 points. Clock running at 1:23. Newton just outside the paint. Turnaround jumper. She connects. 10 points for Melanie Newton. 1:13 left. It's a 9-point lead. It looks like we have a foul called against Newton. Unhappy with the call, but that is her third, and it will send Thompson right back to the line. Thompson hit 1 out of 2 just a moment ago. This could make it a 10-point lead. It is up and it is good. That's 7 points for Sarah Thompson. Free throw number 2 is good. Bruins only 2 out of 6 for most of the game. Sarah Thompson has just hit 3 in a row. Just now hit the 1-minute mark. Turnaround jumper is good for Newton. 12 points and again a 9-point lead. Bruins will work down the clock. 15 to shoot, 42 left in the game. Shoop from the corner for 3, a little too strong. And it's tracked down by the Bruins. Ball did not hit the rim. 4 seconds to shoot, and a whistle. Foul on the Eagles. That will send Sydney Bedsaw to the line. She has not attempted a free throw today. Tamara Brown with her second. Bedsaw looking to get on the scoreboard. No points, but has a chance at 2 right now. First one is good. She got the bounce. Bedsaw on the season, 80% from the line, 20 for 25 before that one. Here comes number 2. It is good. She hits them both. It's an 11-point Bruins lead. Very action-packed ball game. 30 seconds left. Jones, jump shot, bounces around and drops in. 6 points for Michelle Jones. This one is out of bounds, and Bruins will keep possession. Jones, last one to touch it. Madison Shoop, 16 points, 3 3-pointers, a 4-point play. We're going to call Madison Shoop today's player of the game. 12 seconds left. Turnaround, jump shot, no good. Shoop will go to the line with 7 seconds left. That foul on Michelle Jones, that is her 4th. Madison Shoop on the season, 12 out of 16 from the line. She's 1 for 1 today, so 13 for 17. This one is off the back of the rim. Madison Shoop, we just called her player of the game in case you missed that. Free throw number 2 is in, giving her a total of 17. 10-point Bruins lead. 7 seconds left. Let's see if the Eagles get off one last shot. Inside to Brown, the ball stolen away, and that is the final buzzer. Final score, Bob Jones, 64, Trinity Baptist, 54. Madison Shoop, the leading scorer with 17 points. Kylie LeFew and Grace Ledford each with 10 to lead the Bruins. Sarah Thompson has 8. Sydney Bedsaw 2, and Lauren Smith with 5. Delaney Edwards with 6. For the Eagles, Melanie Newton, 12 points. Destiny Green, the leader, with 13. Michelle Jones, 6. Tamara Brown with 7, all from the line. Moesha Jones, a 3-pointer. Madison O'Day, 7 total points. And Ebony Smith with 6. The men's game will follow. Might start just a couple of minutes after 4, but we'll start the feed a few minutes before tip-off. Between the Bruins and the Eagles, we will be back. Stay with us.